Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. Today, I'm Alexandra Carter. Happening now, emergency response teams are converging on UW La Crosse's campus, but there's no need to worry. News 8 Now Seth Padilla is live there to tell us why. Seth, what's going on there this afternoon?
Alexandra, the first phase of UWL's emergency response training has concluded. It started at about 11 a.m. And if you look behind me, you'll see the fire truck operators and everyone working on this event is getting ready to go. That's because the second part of this event starts at 12:30 p.m. at Hetzel Fieldhouse. There will be heavy police, fire, and medical presence around campus all day, but you don't have to worry, it's just a drill. This exercise tests how well fire, EMS, and police coordinate during a high-rise emergency.
It allows us to really see some gaps or some areas where we can improve before there's a real event. All the observers, all the volunteers are going to get a chance to say this could have been improved or this is a better option.
Emergency responders started ushering in volunteers wearing role player vests into Sanford Hall before the training started. And now the cause for all of this is to make sure emergency responders can work together efficiently to save lives. Live in La Crosse, Seth Padilla, News 8 Now.
All right, some important training indeed. Thank you, Seth. Meanwhile, kids are casting a line with local law enforcement today. Officers are teaching kids to fish at the 3rd annual Cops and Bobbers event. Ages 7 to 15 were invited to Blackhawk Park in DeSoto to check out the Mississippi. Organizers say it's a great opportunity for the officers to interact with the youngest community members.
To have a good experience, to realize that law enforcement officers and fire officials are just like them. You know, we're people, we're humans. We like to have a good time. We want to have them be comfortable around us. That way, if there's a serious situation, they're comfortable talking with us.
Everyone was also treated to a light lunch. And a notice for La Crosse drivers. All lanes of Green Bay Street are closed from 14th Street South to East Avenue. It's for utility replacement. Detours have been posted at Barlow Street for east and westbound traffic. The project does not have a finish date quite yet. Social Security is turning 90 today, and AARP Wisconsin marked the milestone with a celebration in La Crosse. The event at Java Vino included free coffee, a birthday cake, and a push to raise awareness about the program's future and growing concerns over potential funding shortfalls.
If this program is ever reduced or taken away from folks, it would be absolutely devastating. The program is vital to the economic future of all Wisconsinites.
More than 2,500 people in La Crosse County receive Social Security. AARP is encouraging residents to get informed and take part in the national conversation on protecting the program.
Well, we have just about the best afternoon that we're going to get this week. Gorgeous temperatures out there, sunny skies, light winds, and not tracking any rainfall either. We're actually going to be staying a few degrees below average today, so it's going to be feeling pretty comfortable out there. Current temperatures right now, for the most part, in the mid and upper 70s, 79 in La Crosse, 75 in Eau Claire. If we take a look outside, going to look a tad windy, but really not all that bad, staying around 10 miles an hour for our wind today. So a light breeze, but nothing too noticeable under mostly sunny skies with a couple clouds lingering. Similar conditions for Eau Claire, a tad cooler, 75 for your current temperatures. As we go throughout the rest of the afternoon, we'll see temperatures rise slightly. Eau Claire seeing a high of 80 degrees today, just above or just below normal, 82 for your high in La Crosse. I'll have a full look at what the rest of the week is looking like and when we can see that warm up coming up in a little bit.
All right, Nicole, thank you. And at the White House, President Donald Trump is just days away from a face-to-face meeting with Russia's President Vladimir Putin. At stake, peace with Ukraine. CBS's Torian Small reports.
President Trump arrived at the Kennedy Center to be on hand for the announcement of this year's honorees.
Outstanding people, standing group, incredible. We can't wait to celebrate the Kennedy Center honors. It'll be in December. It'll be on CBS.
Trump has already led an overhaul of the Kennedy Center's leadership and taken a strong interest in shaping the direction of the Performing Arts Center. The stop comes ahead of his meeting set for Friday with Russian President Vladimir Putin at Joint Base Elmendorf-Richardson, just outside Anchorage, Alaska. This morning, Trump spoke again with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky and European allies.
We continue to be very much engaged with President Zelensky and the Ukrainians, but also our our allies in Europe as well.
The White House said the Trump-Putin meeting will not end with deliverables, instead calling it a first step of what could be an eventual peace deal between Russia and Ukraine.
If the first one goes okay, we'll have a quick second one. I would like to do it almost immediately, and we'll have a quick second meeting between President Putin and President Zelensky.
Zelensky told reporters he supports the Trump meeting, but added on social media, quote, "There is no sign that the Russians are preparing to end the war." Russia's foreign ministry says the only way to end the war is for Russia to retain the Ukrainian land it gained in the fighting, something Zelensky says goes against his country's constitution.
And nearly 900 federal agents and officers are now on the streets of D.C. It comes following the president's orders. One D.C. resident admitted they think crime is a problem, but they're unsure about this move.
Tired of violence. I get it. But my only caution is one thing can lead to the next thing. You can take over our police department today, and we wake up and you take over our city.
They may not give it back.
They might not give it back.
Right now, the Guard can only be used for 30 days. And now it's your turn to sound off. Should the National Guard be used to police D.C.? 31% online saying yes, 68% saying no. You can vote at news8000.com. A non-political battle is coming to the White House. A UFC championship event will take place on the White House lawn next 4th of July. UFC boss Dana White confirming that news today. President Trump has attended many matches in the past. You see a video of him here. Next year's 4th marks 250 years since the signing of the Declaration of Independence. And the FBI busting a heartbreaking scheme targeting your grandparents concerning their most tender treasures, grandchildren. Authorities say the scam operated out of a call center in the Dominican Republic, where scripts were used to convince unsuspecting senior citizens that a grandchild needed money right away. Investigators say the operation had local runners in the U.S. collect the cash using Ubers to get around. Uber's global security ultimately flagged the FBI.
These scams are not just financially devastating, they are emotionally traumatizing. Many victims not only lost their savings, but their sense of safety, judgment, and trust in the world around them.
More than 400 victims were swindled out of more than $5 million. Still to come for us here on the news at noon, thousands of Fords are being recalled. Find out if yours is on the list just ahead. And a Taco Bell classic is getting a sequel. More on the new drink and when you can get it.
To top the bargain shop.
When you want new furniture with styles that are nice, and we've made very special buys that are always the right price.
Now in all home furniture stores.
Got a big stop at the bargain shop.
At Vernon Memorial Healthcare, we believe in your birth, your way. From prenatal visits to postpartum care, we provide continuous support, respect your birth plan, and ensure a smooth transition from pregnancy to parenthood. With expert lactation consultants and a comforting home-like environment, we're here for you before, during, and after delivery. Vernon Memorial Healthcare, where your journey is in caring hands.
We hear it all the time. A company gives a homeowner a quote for replacement windows. When the homeowner hesitates, they drop the price by almost 50% if they sign today. Makes you wonder why they didn't offer that price to begin with.
They called us for a second opinion. Our price, over $5,000 less, without the sales games and for better windows.
At Clear Choice, we believe in honest pricing, no pressure, and quality you can trust.
Don't get pressured into a bad deal. Call us today.
Choose Clear Choice or something less.
Experience the value of a clear, beautiful property with Red Cedar Line and Lot Clearing. With 40-plus years experience in the forestry industry, we take great care to preserve the integrity of your land. From fence and property lines to easement and right-of-way, we clear lines and lots of all types. Family owned and operated, Red Cedar Line and Lot Clearing will work with you to build a comprehensive estimate and assist you in all your agricultural maintenance needs. So contact us today.
We're an implant-focused practice. I think the advantage of a father-daughter practice is, I've been at this for 30 years now. I learned things that worked well and things that didn't work so well.
And it was fun to be able to just jump in and kind of complement that. I feel like it made both of us stronger.
You don't expect it when you walk into a dental office. You don't expect the family aspect, but when you walk into our doors, we're going to give you that.
If you think you have a full mouth of challenges, come see us. Come down for a free consultation.
Want a great deal on mattresses?
Gotta make a stop at the bargain shop.
This chiropractor-endorsed Fusion Lux Hybrid Queen mattress is just $5.99.
Gotta make a stop at the bargain shop.
In all home furniture stores.
Welcome back. A better than expected inflation report sent U.S. stocks soaring to new highs today. Also, Ford has issued a major recall, and Taco Bell's fan favorite Mountain Dew Baja Blast is adding a new permanent flavor. CBS News' Jesse Mitchell has the latest business news headlines from New York.
Inflation rose 2.7% in July compared to last year and 0.2% compared to June, according to the latest Consumer Price Index report. So-called core inflation, a measure that excludes more volatile food and energy prices, rose to a 5-month high, 3.1% over the past 12 months. Wall Street rallied after the numbers came in slightly cooler than economists had predicted. Food prices overall jumped 0.2% last month compared to June, while gasoline fell 0.5%. Ford is recalling more than 100,000 F-150 pickup trucks, affecting some models made between 2023 and 2025. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration says the truck's axle hub bolts can break, which could result in a loss of driver power or cause the vehicle to roll away when the parking brake is not applied. NHTSA warns drivers may hear a clicking or rattling noise if the bolts break. Affected owners will be notified to take their trucks to a dealership for a free repair. And the wait is almost over. Taco Bell is launching its new Mountain Dew Baja Midnight flavor tomorrow. The drink combining passion fruit flavor with the original Baja Blast comes on the rocks or frozen for a limited time. Rewards members can get a free medium-sized Baja Midnight with a $5 app purchase starting Friday. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Jesse Mitchell.
Coming up, are people making healthy choices when they order food online? We might know the answer to that one. And the mental health issues keeping some kids from going to school. First, we'll take a live look at what's happening on Wall Street today. Stay with us. We're back after this.
Are you thinking of building or remodeling? With on-site designers and many different styles to choose from, Buyer Cabinets will help make your dream a reality. From kitchens to baths, mantles, and laundry rooms, if you can dream it, we can build it. Stop into Buyer Cabinets today.
I'm Lawrence Janney. I'm an orthopedic surgeon.
At Toma Health, we're committed to providing comprehensive orthopedic care for our community.
We spend a lot of time training to do what we do, but we still have to be able to interact with the folks that are coming to see us for care. I think that the group that we have right now enjoys what they're doing. They're happy about what they're doing. So I think that our future's bright, for sure.
Learn more about Toma Health's orthopedic surgery at tomahealth.org.
Everybody I talked to suggested I go with Hupy and Abraham as my attorney. That's exactly what I did, and I'm glad I did.
Is Hupy and Abraham the best at getting the most cash for their clients? Those in the know seem to think so.
If you're seriously injured, you need a serious attorney. That's it.
Tell them you mean business. Call 800-800-5678. Hupy and Abraham, voted best personal injury law firm.
Are you thinking of building or remodeling? With on-site designers and many different styles to choose from, Buyer Cabinets will help make your dream a reality. From kitchens to baths, mantles, and laundry rooms, if you can dream it, we can build it. Stop into Buyer Cabinets today.
Best summer ever! Keep the fun.
You all need more of it in our lives,
Yes.
right?
I had a crush on you. I had a crush on you too.
I wish you would have told me.
So many ways to elevate the summer. Meet a friend. Create adventure. Try everything. Such a weird, cool mosaic.
Make this a feel-good summer. Spend it with Drew.
Weekdays at 3 on News 8.
In our medical news, more kids are missing school, and not just because they're sick. A new national survey from the Kids Mental Health Foundation shows nearly a third of parents say their child has stayed home due to fear or anxiety. The reasons range from bullying and not fitting in to test stress or having to speak in front of the class. Experts say mental health challenges are becoming a bigger barrier to learning and one that schools and families can't ignore. Establishing what long COVID actually is still a challenge in the medical community. Research from UCLA found the definition of long COVID varies widely in research, which makes it harder to treat patients and study the disease. Researchers say a standard definition of long COVID is needed to make sure people are accurately diagnosed. When ordering food online, do you usually pick something healthy? A recent study in the British Medical Journal found most people don't. Even with calories clearly listed, 71% say the calorie count don't change what they order. Instead, taste and price are the biggest reasons behind their choices. As we head to break, we'll take a live look from City Cam 8. Nicole's in next with a look at our full forecast.
Back to school means back to routines, and Wesco Home is here to help you start strong. Right now, get up to 25% off all mattresses and dining tables during our back to school sale. Or take time to relax with a comfy new recliner. Rest easy and reconnect with the furniture that fits your life and your budget. With easy financing options available, see store for details. Your home, your style, your savings, your Wesco. And tell them Peyton sent you.
Get an 11% rebate now at Menards. Get backup power when you need it with the Generac Standby Generator. It automatically starts within seconds of sensing power loss. Save over $800 on this home standby generator after rebate. Add character to your home with a new exterior light from Patriot Lighting. Hurry in today to find the perfect light to match your style and get an 11% rebate on all stock outdoor lights at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
After the accident, my dad and my wife got together and hired Schwebel, Getz & Sieben.
I think we made absolutely the right choice. They had the communication, they had the wisdom, they had all the knowledge that the company could bring to the table. I was really impressed with how they treated us, and we understood that they were backing us up 100%.
Schwebel, Getz & Sieben will fight to get you a fair settlement. Call or visit Schwebel.com today for a free consultation.
To everyone out there who loves Culver's,
the feeling is mutual. Everything's made fresh.
Everything. Everything.
It's our pleasure.
This is me and my happy place.
I wouldn't trade our Culver's for any other restaurant.
Culver's.
Yay! We love our guests.
Love. As much as our guests love us.
This has been my happy place.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Yeah.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
Miss a story or need to watch it again? Find them all on the News 8 Now app.
We have a gorgeous afternoon ahead of us. Great conditions to get outside and enjoy it before we have some more summertime heat coming in by the end of this weekend, and it'll likely last into your weekend as well. So let's start with today's highs. Most of the area in the low 80s. Some of us even staying below 80 degrees for our highs today. 82 for this afternoon in La Crosse, 80 in Eau Claire. A couple areas staying in the upper 70s, but for the most part, we'll be spending the day in the low 80s across the area. Winds will be staying light. We'll have a little bit of a light breeze out there through the afternoons, and you'll notice they're blowing out of the north after that cold front passed through yesterday. It's going to keep us on the cooler side today and tonight. Similar conditions to what we saw this last night with temperatures in the 60s across most of the area. We'll have another cool day as we go into tomorrow as well, but after that, that's when the heat starts to rise back up. So let's start with our precipitation chances going into tomorrow. We have a few light scattered shower chances until we get into the weekend. Overall, not tracking anything widespread through the end of the week, but still a chance to feel a couple sprinkles as you head out the door. And tomorrow morning, not looking too bad throughout most of the area. A lot of this is going to be happening in the overnight period, having some thunderstorms passing through central Minnesota as we go into tomorrow evening, likely feeling a little bit of that into the overnight period for Friday morning as well, possibly a couple light sprinkles out there. Again, nothing really widespread, so it's not going to be a good soaker of a rain because we're not tracking a lot of thunderstorm activity that makes it into our area, but still some rain rain nonetheless. Similar conditions as we go into Friday, then we'll have mostly dry afternoon conditions, but we'll have another thunderstorm complex moving across Minnesota as we go into the evening hours. All of these chances really posing the highest risk to give some rainfall to folks that are west of the Mississippi. Seeing those chances continue into Friday evening, possibly into the overnight period as well, and then it looks like we'll have a little bit more of a stormy and wet Saturday as we start the weekend off. Going back to our temperatures then, again, still seeing those cooler conditions lasting through tonight. Much of the area getting back below 60 degrees for your low. 61 in La Crosse, 58 in Eau Claire, areas in our cooler spots near Black River Falls and north of I-94, even getting into the low 50s out there. It's going to be a nice, quiet and cool night. And then tomorrow's highs staying similar and comparable to where we're at today. Much of the area still in the low 80s, so just slightly below average. 83 for your high in La Crosse, 80 for your high tomorrow in Eau Claire. We'll have a couple clouds out there, but overall it's going to be very similar conditions to what we're seeing today, with plenty of sunshine still warm coming through. As we go into Friday, that's when we start to feel a tad warmer out there. Most of the area getting back into at least the mid 80s, but some of us will be climbing into the upper 80s. 87 to finish your week out for your Friday high in La Crosse, 86 in Eau Claire, getting even warmer then as we go into the weekend. Saturday likely to be our hot day, and with that we're also seeing rises in our dew points as well. Still staying somewhat comfortable, maybe a tad noticeable for our dew points as we go into tomorrow. Once we get into Friday, that's when the humidity really starts to rise. We'll see dews climbing into the upper 60s by Saturday and possibly even into Sunday. That's when we see our dew points rising into the low and mid 70s. So that's when you really start to feel muggy and humid outside. But again, it won't last forever, really just going into Friday and the weekend, and then we'll likely have temperatures dropping a little bit. Even by next week, we could see area-wide temperatures in the 70s.
Wow.
Folks further north could be getting into the low 70s. So it's really getting into that roller coaster pattern with these temperatures now that we're getting closer to fall.
The ups and downs are coming. Some people are ready for fall, so they'll be happy to hear that.
I am one of them.
Some of us, not so much, Nicole. We're house divided right now. Thank you. Still to come, a tiny dog trapped in a deep well and a daring rescue that took hours. We'll tell you how firefighters saved Coco's life, coming up next.
Holman Locker and Meat Market, your place for fresh, quality, local meat. Now's the time to stock up with our budget steak bundle. It includes sirloin steak, ribeye, or New York strip, and lean ground beef. Holman Locker and Meat Market, and much, much more.
Are you ready to build your future? Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor is hiring and wants you to apply. The starting wage for laborers is up to $21 per hour with no experience necessary. We will train the right candidate. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today.
Well, I am really happy to tell you that we have already made a commitment at Gunderson to do that. So we have asked all of our folks that when you need to fly, that you please prioritize flying out of La Crosse. We believe it's really important. It's our duty. We're the largest employer in this community, and I want to make sure that this airport is here for the long run, and we're committed to that. So people are taking that seriously and doing just that.
They often say variety is the spice of life. Well, if that's what you're looking for, the Board Store is your destination, because we have variety. We have windows and doors. We have siding. We have sunrooms. We have kitchens. We have bathrooms. We have flooring. We have tile. Whatever your home improvement needs are, interior or exterior, there's no better destination than the Board Store showrooms at 524 Copeland Avenue in La Crosse.
Where's the best place for local, fresh, quality meat? The Holman Locker and Meat Market, of course. Our homemade brats are on sale this month for just $4.99 per pound. Grab some mustard and check out our beer selection. Holman Locker and Meat Market, and much, much more.
The News 8 Plus app. Local news on your time. You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Finally today, a tiny dog's big rescue had firefighters working for hours to save a life in northern Missouri. This is Coco, a 15-year-old 6-pound toy poodle who fell into a 10-foot deep well filled with debris. Firefighters quickly arrived and one was lowered down by rope to reach Coco. After 3 tense hours, the team brought Coco safely back to the surface. A reminder that even the smallest lives need the biggest rescues. We're glad she's okay. I know her owners were nervous during that. Nicole is back with the final check of our weather after the break.
Do you want to hear something really cool? This is the Amana S Series. Cool and efficient on the inside, quiet on the outside. Enjoy your outdoor space. Contact Flox Heating and Air Conditioning today.
Right now, you're busy taking care of the people you love. Let Window World take care of the place you live. Window World, America's exterior remodeler. Improving homes, changing lives.
Honey, for dinner, do you want mac or cheese?
For your birthday party, you can have fun or games.
Are you ready to rock or roll?
We want both.
Don't settle for or. M3 is your yes and insurance partner. World-class expertise, yes, and individual attention. Don't settle for anything less than yes and.
You protected our rights, preserved our freedom. You may have even risked your life for us. Now, it's our turn to fight for you. Your local Wisconsin emergency, energy, and housing assistance providers and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund reward the service of our veterans with rental and energy support in their time of crisis. Apply today to get the fresh start you've earned.
Do you want to hear something really cool? This is the Amana S Series. Cool and efficient on the inside, quiet on the outside. Enjoy your outdoor space. Contact Flox Heating and Air Conditioning today.
Well, if you're heading out to the vegetable garden to go get some of that fresh harvest now in the late summer, it's not going to be the worst weather for it. You definitely will skip out on some watering as we get into this weekend because we have some thunderstorms rolling through. It's going to be hot though, so definitely drink some water, use some extra breaks. I could go for some sweet corn now, though. Or some water, yes.
Me too. Thanks, Nicole. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you back here tonight.